Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So 42-year-old Michigan resident Ryan Kelley is a failed Republican candidate for governor. And on January 6th, Kelley walked to the Capitol following Donald Trump's speech. He was seen on video near flashbang grenades that were being deployed by the police. And the prosecutor says that other members of the mob were heard shouting and cursing at the police in video where you can see him. So he knew they weren't welcome. He knew this wasn't a peaceful protest. Nevertheless, Kelley made his way toward the police line on the Capitol grounds, and then he was seen on video cupping his hands around his mouth, and he was yelling to the mob, believed to be inciting the mob and encouraging them. A short time later, the mob surged forward, and they forced the police back and up the steps, and Kelley was recording all of this aggression. And the police attempted to hold the mob back with riot shields, but as we all know, they were very outnumbered. So Kelley and the others started to climb the inauguration scaffolding to reach the entry level of the building. Well, when Kelley reached the upper level, he waved for others to follow, and he was seen on video assisting another man who was trying to pull police barricades up the stairs. Kelley continued to wave for others. He clapped his hands in encouragement for them as they were surging forward. And then he was seen helping others to tear the white tarp that was covering the scaffolding. And at one point, Kelley took a photo of blood on a portion of the Capitol structure. So he knew, again, this was not peaceful. Clearly, if there's blood on the ground or blood on the building, things have gone awry, right? Eventually, Kelley ran up the concrete banister of the Capitol, and he did that, of course, to bypass the mob because they were all backed up on the stairs. So he made his way over to the northwest courtyard, and then Kelley remained on the Capitol grounds for about 2 hours. However, he never did enter the building. Following the Capitol attack, Kelley posted numerous times on social media. He downplayed what took place on January 6th, but he admitted being at the scene of the crime. And he insisted, quote, "I did nothing wrong." And Kelley also tried to sell the idea that January 6th was a setup by the FBI. So Kelley was arrested on June 9th of 2022, and he was charged with entering restricted grounds, disorderly conduct on restricted grounds, physical violence on restricted grounds, and destruction of government property. In July of 2023, Kelley pleaded guilty to entering restricted grounds, so he faced up to 1 year in prison, 1 year of probation, and $100,000 in fines. However, the prosecutor requested only 3 months in prison, 1 year of probation, 60 hours of community service, and $500 in restitution. And this was due in large part to the fact that Kelley has no criminal history. Also, he did accept a plea deal. And at the sentencing hearing, Kelley apologized, and he told the judge that he was misled about the election being stolen. Kelley said that on January 6th, he wanted to see, quote, receipts, but, quote, "Those receipts never came. That is a betrayal, and I was misled into believing those things." However, Kelley added, quote, "It's not his fault, the former president, for my actions that day. He did invite us there, but my actions are my actions, and I own those." And Kelley's attorney told the judge that his client, quote, "wants nothing to do with politics at this point." He claims Kelley only wants to focus on his business and his family. So U.S. District Judge Christopher Cooper presided over Kelley's case, and although he said Kelley wasn't the most culpable on January 6th, he believes that a message needs to be sent. And Judge Cooper told Kelley, quote, "In your case, I have some concerns if you are truly remorseful. You do have a public platform, and people listen to you." And then the judge added, quote, "I think you misused your platform you had as a candidate for elected office to minimize and, frankly, to lie about what happened." Well, when all was said and done, Kelley was sentenced to 60 days in prison, 1 year of probation, a $5,000 fine, and $500 in restitution. And Judge Cooper told Kelley, quote, It's nothing personal, but I hope to not see you again. So, overall, for a nonviolent offender, I think this was a fair sentence. I'm actually pleasantly surprised, especially with this judge. This one is usually extremely weak in his sentencing decisions. So, yeah, this was better than I was hoping for. And I'm not buying the whole I'm done with politics shtick. I've heard that so many times from these people, from these January 6 convicts, and they always prove that they're liars. So we'll see if he joins that club. But yeah, I'm not buying it as of now. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Please become a supporter of the show or donate one time if you possibly can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.